For veterans who suffer the effects of war, the hardest thing for many is to get involved in anything, never mind a project as big as building 4 vehicles. The biggest step they take is the first step, and that is just leaving the house to come and get involved. The purpose of stripping vehicles down on the Veterans and Expeditions Overland project is twofold. The first being the obvious one, and that is to find any damage to the vehicle and repair it before rebuilding. The second is the not so obvious one, and that is to do the exact same thing with a veteran taking part. This is the most important one for us at Veterans in Action, and that is done through building trust with the veterans and ourselves. By becoming part of the team with a specific goal, they begin to see the vehicles come together. At the same time, they begin to grow within the team and start to flourish with new confidence and self-esteem. In reality, building the vehicles is just a metaphor for life.
That when you was in, so why are you starting now?
He's such a funny man. So before we go on, I just want to grass Remy up for doing that. Because this was not a Royal Engineer thing, this was a Remy thing. So what we're doing at the moment is we're just stripping out the Discovery ready for welding. The reason I'm doing it is the two welders, Rob and Gavin, they're both a little bit busy just doing the last little bits on the Defender so that the guys who are working on the Defender can actually move on a few steps. And then by the time the guys come over here, all the little bits and pieces that we left on the wings, all the excess pipes, the cables, all that sort of stuff is all removed for them. And what we've done in the meantime is we've removed the wings, and we're basically just going to give it a good go through, make sure there's nothing in their way, and then later when the guys have finished welding, all inside the engine bay is going to be painted, and all underneath the wings, which obviously doesn't normally see the light of day, is going to get treated, derusted, treated, painted, which again will add a little bit of longevity to the Land Rover itself.
Weld straight up onto it then.
Yeah.
Leave the old in there.
So these are the one inside.
Engine has come out of the Defender. On this particular one of the jobs that we're doing that's different to the Discoveries is that this one has an automatic transmission. We're going to convert it to a manual transmission. So what the lads have done is they've taken the wings off, they've taken the engine out, and it's now currently on the floor, so we'll go and have a look at that. So the lump from the Defender's come out on the floor here. What we've done is, because it's a lot easier, we've only split the engine from the gearbox. We've left the gearbox in for the moment so that we can remove that separately with a lot less aggravation. The difference between the Discovery and the Defenders is that, as I said before, that the Defender was originally an automatic. We have to convert it over to a manual. So in the background over here behind me you can see the Discovery engine and gearbox. That's a full manual transmission that's attached to the TDI 300 engine. The engine that I've got next to me at the moment, you can see the torque converter that's on it that plugs into the automatic gearbox. The idea is that we're going to do away with the torque converter. We're going to do away with the flywheel that's currently on it. We're going to have to convert it by putting a new flywheel on, which will be from a manual transmission, or I should say a manual engine.
How do you change the oil on one of these torque converters?
This one's a sealed unit, so you can't actually change the oil on it, but what you get on a lot of commercial vehicles, you actually get an inspection hatch in the bottom, sometimes the side of the gearbox, or the boat, I should say. And what you have is a funnel that will line up with the side, and a funnel that will line up with the bottom. And what you can do is, when you've drained your automatic transmission fluid down from the gearbox, you can then come along, drain down the torque converter, and it usually gives you a good indication of whether it's worn or not. A lot of people like to do oil samples when it comes to but so you send it away to a mass spectrometer and it will tell you if there's an amount of metal in it. Particulate matter. You like that? That's a good word.
Like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and then please follow us on Facebook and Twitter